like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. From the 6. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4".
The secret to his game and his success, incredible chemistry with each and every one of the guys who catches passes with him. And not only does he ask them to stay after practice or meet it before practice, he actually demands it because he knows if they have that kind of chemistry built up, they're going to be hard to beat each and every ball game.
And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
Elliott going to get it again on second down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Just a loss of a yard there, but it's not going to help. Now they face a 3rd and 14. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
And we're going to see this offense try and spread the field a little bit and utilize the outside 3rd of the field, especially against man coverage. But that time, the defense was up to the task, forcing the incompletion.
And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. So out come the Cowboys under head coach Mike McCarthy. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields. It'll be Joe Mixon, born in nearby Oakley, California. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. The numbers for Mixon last week: 17 carries, 121 yards.
Well, obviously, he didn't have a great deal of time between games, having to turn around on a short week and get ready for Thursday night football. But he said in pregame, he was feeling pretty good and felt more recovered from last week's contest than he would have expected. Didn't seem to think this short week was going to affect him much as he chases a big performance here in prime time.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Fields. He'll drop this one down to Mixon, and he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
Complete to Joe Mixon. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 38-yard line.
On play action, Fields. Open man downfield is Lamb. It's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 39. A play fake, now Fields to throw. Another one to CeeDee Lamb. He's got it. And he's going to get this down near the 25. Mixon with a first down carry. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. In motion, the tight end. Back to Mixon on 2nd down. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 18 yards that time to push him up 1st and goal. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game with that.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time, that's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. Here's a run with Mixon. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Joe Mixon with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Lutz good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive goes a full 80 yards in 10 plays. And it all culminated in the touchdown run coming from Joe Mixon. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. Will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. Back out there comes the 49ers offense, ready for their 2nd drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done, because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Now an option play on 2nd down. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. 2nd drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. Looking for the crossing receiver, and he's got him. It's Samuel. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy 1st down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart, because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, Mixon. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. 46 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And the pitch goes to Mixon. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Back to throw. Fields. Caught left side by Mechie. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. To throw is Fields. Repeated the last play, going to Mechie here. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 16. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This is caught. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
Fields going to toss this quickly out wide, complete. Touchdown, Cowboys! Nick Muse, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Lutz with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. So that drive goes a full 80 yards in 10 plays. And it's capped off with a Cowboys touchdown. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Now they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time.
Ezekiel Elliott gonna take it the distance. Touchdown, 49ers. Ezekiel Elliott, 75 yards. And the Niners are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Joe Mixon and the rest of his offense making their way back onto the field. And it may just be the second quarter, but he's in his zone, well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books, but it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because that means he's getting plenty of blocking, a lot of help from his teammates, but he's making the most of it.
Yeah, he's made the most of it to this point. Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. The end result, 21 yards. Here's Fields. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And he is going to lose yardage here. Again, it's Mixon. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Play action. It's Fields. Over the middle, that's caught by Mechie. That he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down.
Receivers love having the reputation of being go-to guys on 3rd down, and he was fighting like he really wanted to have that reputation, didn't he? I mean, he came very close to making that a 1st down.
Broke the 1 tackle, but couldn't spring himself free. They throw it out right complete. They find some open field here. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. 1st down.
Well, it all came together on that one, didn't it?
Big-time throw on 4th.
Now that had to feel good, didn't it? Taking that type of a gamble there and making it pay off. What a throw.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Joe Mixon, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Lutz good on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. So that a 7-play, 80-yard drive. And it all culminated in the touchdown run coming from Joe Mixon. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Ezekiel Elliott gets ready to go again here on offense as he shuffles onto the field. And the ground game's been good, but they're losing here in the 2nd quarter. Can they use that ground game maybe to work the air attack a little bit more?
I think so, because now you can throw play action off of being able to run the ball effectively. And oftentimes you might want to just swing your back out of the backfield, get the ball in his hands in open space, and just don't get totally away from running it, because some of these runs now, they may pop bigger as the game goes along.
Yeah, they've been good with the run so far. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. He'll drop to throw. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Elliott. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on to punt for San Francisco. He's been a busy man here in this 1st half as he gets it away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Joe Mixon and the rest of his offense making their way back onto the field. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the 2nd quarter.
And he doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. Second and 7 from the 20. Now it's Fields. Taking a shot for Samuel. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
This time they stay on the ground. And this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the 1st down right near the 24. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this 1st half of action. They snap it to Fields. And it It's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Delay of game. Offense.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Fields now to throw. That's complete. It's Greg Dulcich. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
They're starting to spread the ball around so far, but they're definitely getting everyone involved now when you're throwing it to the fullback. Just shows how versatile this offense is and how everyone is a threat.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. A final shot before the break. Fields. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. So here are the Cowboys to take over. They were losers to Philadelphia a week ago. Now they find themselves in the lead as they start this drive. Mixon will get it to start the second half. And some space here. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 119 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Mix it up the middle. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Fields completes it to Samuel, and he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown. Deebo Samuel, 34 yards, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Lutz with the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it's Deebo Samuel who caps things with a touchdown reception. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. They'll look to throw. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Give him 32 on the play.
And this offense needed something to try and seize the momentum a little bit. And that might have been exactly what they needed. Now they have a chance to go downfield and score and cut into the lead.
He'll get this to Elliott. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. That makes it hard to defend. You've got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
They're going to look to throw. And spins away. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on 3rd down. And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. He'll look to throw. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. Quay Walker able to record his 5th sack of the season. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Now back to throw. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. The man who won a Super Bowl MVP. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. This will be complete to Mechie. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. They'll send the tight end in motion. Play fake, now Fields to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's the Cowboys with the football. They'll be looking to tack on to their lead as we get set for the 4th. Mixon will try the right side. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 170 yards rushing for him now as his big night continues. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Fields going to get this one out on the perimeter. Touchdown! Nick Muse, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Cowboys look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Wants to try to add the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And it culminates in a Dallas touchdown. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And it's incomplete. At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause. He'll try again with the arm here.
We spent your whole life trying to blow up, but Elohim never had time for donuts. The beat go ham, no time for cold cuts. The game like Big Pitch came to join up. Yeah, I'm still independent. They sold 1 million records, yeah. Used to be on my checklist. Big diamonds don't need a necklace. Look, we built the sound like it's double speed Tetris. I cannot build without God in it. We built the sound you can't